Okay, so this is literally my fourth time recording this. First time, I had some technical issues. Second time, I, uh... Second time I messed up. Third time, I thought I was recording and I wasn't. And watch me not be recording now. Let me check. Oh, I am recording. But that was hard. Okay, so fourth time's charm, right? Right? Okay, so I'm going... Well, by the title, you can already tell what it is. So let's start with an overview of the chapter. This time we're starting out with, looks like Zachary, Krista, and a bunch of other people from the military. It looks like it's a leave off from the last chapter, where they were all debating about what to do with this information, and they decide to release it. Some people see them as complete demons. And they release it to the public, yay, and then we get this weird time lapse of where we kind of see what happened during that year, but we don't really. And you see the wall being rebuilt, and they make an excursion outside of the wall to the other wall that blocks the ocean. Creative. And we're just sitting there and we're just like, oh my god, they're at the ocean. They're at the ocean. The ocean, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean. And I'm gonna check again when I'm recording. I still record. Yay. That is so scary. But watch me be out of focus. I'm still gonna use this video because this is the fourth time I've tried recording this. And they're at the ocean, but Aaron's still like, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet because it's like, we're here, but this just confirms that we have so much more to still do. And this brings me up to one of my first questions, which is, this is chapter 90. Now I've heard rumors that this is supposed to stop at chapter 100. Now, please correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't see how they can finish this. Like, even taking them to the ocean that fast, I don't see how they can finish this. I don't. My second issue is that what happened during that years? Is Annie out of her chrysalis now? Like, it's, okay, by the math, it's been 2 years since the fall of Maria. It's been 2 more years since I started training. Oh wait, I got that math out. 4, right? And they were at least like, what, a month into their careers when Annie transformed to the chrysalis. Okay, then about 6 months happened for the rest of that. If you look at the Wikia, if I remember correctly, that should just be about a 6-month span of all the things that have happened in the chapters past. So, and then we got this added year added. Makes sense, right? So that's a total of 1.5 years in the chrysalis. Like, is she out? Like, I thought last chapter when we got Armin transformed into a Titan and 8 Berthold that he would have his memories and be able to figure out how to get Annie out of the chrysalis. So is Annie just going to be stuck in this chrysalis for the next 13 years until her life force gives out and her Titan form is passed on to another little itty bitty baby? That's one of my questions there. Okay, my second question is, where the fuck is Ymir? Like, she's probably still over at the Marleys, but my question is she dead? Is she dead? I think she's dead by now. Because, like, I could understand having her for a couple of months, but she gets on everyone's nerves. So I don't think, like, they would keep her alive because she'd, like, annoy them to death. Unless Reiner would be able to persuade them to keep her alive. But I don't think Reiner is alive. Because if you remember a couple of chapters ago, he's like, Zeke was like, you do this, you do that, or else I'm gonna have to kill you kind of thing. So I'm kind of like, he didn't succeed. In fact, all of his stuff got redone to where they can't go back and do it again. They'd have to think of a whole new strategy. And I'm just like, that sucks. That freaking sucks, and it makes me question. It makes me question a lot of things. It makes me question everything. Like, are they still alive? Like, what have they been doing? What have they been doing in this year? Because I highly doubt that they're sitting by and just patiently waiting for them to come and attack them. And those are my main questions from here. What I love is just how happy they seem, but it almost seems like a bittersweet happiness. Like this one with Sasha, Jean, and Connie just like jumping in the ocean and everything like that. And I'm just like, oh. I know he's giving us all this love because he's about to like kill everyone in the next chapter. I bet. It's just, I didn't really have any problems with anyone except for one, which is Flock. Flock, I don't like you. I don't. And I said this in my other recordings that you will never see because I did not hit record. That, let me check. Yeah, still recording. Still recording. Okay. I hope I'm still in focus. Yeah. But, I did not like Flock. I mean, there's this panel here where Flock is talking. And then it switches to Jean. And I really thought it was Jean talking. And I'm like, what the fuck? And what I can think about is how much Flock... I have a feeling Flock is the foil to Jean. Flock is just the opposite. It's like what John would have turned out to be like if he had taken the military police first. Like, they look the same, they act the same. In fact, his monologue reminds me a lot of what Jean said chapters and ages ago when he was talking to Mikasa about Eren. And I'm just like, Also, for once, I feel sorry. I feel very sorry for Hitch. Hitch the bitch. I feel sorry for her. Because I do think she had feelings for Marlo. I do feel she had feelings for Marlo. And I think she kind of got crushed there. I think she thought that he would be idiotic, come back, save the day, and stop being a part of the Survey Corps. And it kind of like crushed her when he didn't come back. And when she heard from Flock that he even thinks that Marlo might have regretted it in the very end. And I just want to talk about, and if I already mentioned this earlier and I don't remember it because I'm doing this recording again, I will take this out. But if you're still here, it means I didn't talk about it. I want to talk about this panel with the body that's been eaten by the dogs. That has to be Eren's aunt, whose name I cannot remember right now. And what I want to mention is that it was not Grisha who saw this. Grisha was already gone, and he heard about it later that his sister had died by the owl and his asshole compatriot. So that means that this is the owl's perspective that we're seeing here. And I'm just like, that means Grisha must have remembered this too. Imagine being Grisha, even though he's a sick son of a bitch. Imagine Grisha still having seen this. So much about this. Oh, it's sweet because they finally reached their goals. It's sad because I know this writer, and I know what's coming next, and it's not going to be happy. No. Because this is the exact same setup that we had right before it was revealed that Bert and Reiner were trying to take over the walls again with the orphanage chapter. where Chris is making the orphanage, making everything happy. No, this is not going to work well. Either way, I hope you like this video, even though it wasn't what I planned it to be. It's not what I wanted it to be. We'll see in editing if it's what I wanted it to be. I apologize for still being sick, but please like, subscribe, do all those things that are YouTube-y that content creators ask for. Please tell me a comment on what you think is going to happen, what you think about my views. What you're wanting to see next in my videos or anything. Next video should be a video on Ymir on Ice. I'm not sure when it'll go up, so subscribe to figure out when. And remember, don't write down, print up.